Tulang, an old tradition originally from Malaysia. Shadow puppets.
Originated in countries such as Egypt and Turkey, Nang Talung shadow puppet shows were introduced to Southeast Asia in countries like Indonesia, Malaysia, and the south of my country, Thailand, in small villages of Nakhon Si Thammarat. Master Suchat Suksen has been a puppet maker and puppeteer for over 50 years. In 1986, he was honored by His Majesty the King of Thailand for keeping the ancient art form alive. Master Suksen is the most known shadow puppet maker in the world and has been invited overseas to showcase his talents. Along with his family, Master Suchat makes puppets and performs to the public. The puppet master has turned his home and the puppet factory into a museum.
This is something I grew up with back in my country, Malaysia. So when I came out with First Bite, a story influenced deeply by Southeast Asian mythology, it only makes sense that I should feature the puppets as a storytelling device. The shows Master Suchat traditionally performs are really classical tales about ancient figures and characters. So it's an honor that he agreed to create new puppets and perform specifically for First Bite.
ใบขนาดนี้นะต้องบอกว่านี่สายใบนะที่มาอยู่ที่คนไทยสายใบนี่ขูดมันสำหรับที่จะบังคับให้เกิด
Here we are, developing those characters with the help of my assistant director and also translator boy.
The puppets are made from treated cow hides which are dried and scraped to make as thin as possible. Once the hides are ready to sculpt, Master Suchat draws the outline of the puppet on them using a special pen like scraper. Under the careful eye of Master Suchat, his son is in charge of cutting the hides to the shape of the desired puppet. Special razor-sharp tools are used to cut and puncture the hides. This is perhaps the most challenging process of making the puppet because one false move can cost them a few days' work, not to mention a valuable cowhide. Once cut to shape, Master Suchat's wife applies pigments and dust to bring the puppets to life. Bamboo sticks are attached to their backs and arms to facilitate manipulation.
ตั้งเรือแจวเรือพายแล้วสบายใจพร้อมเรือใบมากมายไล่พัดลำมีเด็กน้อยรุ่นบ่าวแล้วนี่แหละเจ้าพระองค์
I was honored and really lucky that Master Su Chao was willing to tailor his performance to suit the film's subject. He really put a lot of work into it, and I'm amazed at how involved he was in the whole process.
The puppets are placed behind the screen with a strong light projecting silhouettes on the screen. The puppeteer manipulates the movement of the puppets, accompanied by live percussion and traditional string instruments. I am glad to know Master Suchat is continuing to keep the art form alive.
He's cursed. The only way he can be in water is to be inside her. So, she swallowed him.
She eats her love.
Delicious.
And of course, I have to stress that the way the puppets are used in First Bite are strictly fictitious and portrayed by taking great creative liberty.
Even with death as a climax?
Of course, the greatest passion is rewarded with greatest death. And lovers begin a new life as one spirit.